Hey, nice gain there. Okay, it's 2%, but it's at $886 per share. Their online orders were up a whopping 81% in the last quarter. And look who is with us now, the chairman and CEO of Chipotle, Brian Nichols. Brian, thank you very much for being on the show today. You are a star, and it's great to have you on the show.
Well, thanks. Great to be here.
Okay, an 81% jump in online ordering, real good, but it doesn't make up for the loss of your dining room business. Do you have a plan for when you can reopen these restaurants? What will it look like? What about social distancing? How are you going to cope?
Yeah, so you're exactly right. We're delighted with all the investments we've made in our digital business and how consumers have really responded to that. And all the customer feedback has been really positive to our app and all of our applications around that, the contactless pickup, the contactless delivery, and then obviously our rewards program. So that served us very well. But you're right, until we get our dining rooms reopen and our customers can have the full Chipotle experience, we're going to keep grinding to reclaim the lost sales and transactions. And to your question on opening the dining rooms, we're going to be really careful about it. Our first priority, obviously, is keeping everybody safe and healthy. We want to be doing our part in this crisis. But obviously, as we start to see states open, we're going to start exploring when is the right time for us to open. And we'll take feedback from the local communities, the CDC, and then obviously...
Brian, look, I got it. You want to reopen and you want to make everybody feel safe. But in doing that, you are going to cut the revenue that's going to come in to the dining room because you can't seat as many people if you've got social distancing, and you don't need as many staff with social distancing and a lower revenue. I think you'll admit that you won't get back to the old revenue stream that you had just, 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah, that's right. I think it's going to be a walk back to where our in-restaurant revenue was. The good news for us, though, is a lot of our business, even when they come into the restaurant, they ultimately take their food to go. But, obviously, we'll do all the things we need to do from a social distancing standpoint, limiting the capacity in the dining rooms to keep everybody confident in their health and safety. But it's going to be a slow walk back.
Brian,
sure.
I've got to get this in. There's several items here. You're publishing your guacamole recipe, I believe. Hold on. You're giving a pay increase to your workers, and $9 million worth of bonuses, I think, are going out there. And you're catering to people who are gaining weight at home. You're trying to do something about that. I've mixed it all up together. Sort it out for me, Brian.
Yeah, sure. So, obviously, one of our big priorities was investing in our people during this time and ensuring that they were supported with, obviously their jobs and the compensation around that, but also benefits from mental health to access to telemedicine. We just wanted our employees to know that, we stand by our values and we are a purpose-driven company around cultivating a better world. So, we've given our hourly employees the 10% increase. We've delivered on bonuses for Q1, and we've most recently provided bonuses for the month of April, which will be paying out here in a couple days. So very proud of what we've been able to do investing in our people. And then on the food side of things, obviously one of the things that makes Chipotle really special is our food with integrity approach. And we thought, people are trying to cook at home. They're getting some fatigue. Who better than to get our world-class chef, Chad, to help people make just terrific guacamole at home. So we did that. It was kind of funny. We did it at our house, and our kids, they were like, "Dad, this tastes just like Chipotle's guacamole." So the good news is, I guess we did it right. And then obviously we're doing some things with lifestyle bowls as well.
Okay. Brian, before we close, I have to tell you that I owe you a profound apology. When you took over at Chipotle and in the early days of Chipotle, I dismissed your food as expensive rice and beans. I take it all back. I absolutely insist that I will now start to eat occasionally at Chipotle. Even if it's takeaway, I will do it. And Brian, I want to thank you very much for being on the show today. Your stock's still up $20 after all of this. So you're doing okay. Thank you, Brian.
All right. Well, great. Well, thanks for having us.
Sure thing, man.